And we live. If you're on Rumble, give me a thumbs up. Welcome back to the channel. My last live of the year, man. So if you're gonna watch this overnight, click the thumbs up. I got my Macgyverick boxer with me. Lovely Miss Queen Vaughn.
Hey.
But to start things off on a serious note, man, I seen this news and I seen an unedited video on Twitter. Unedited. You know, man, something I can't show on YouTube, but I seen the very horrific images of his homies, Mr. Latif and Cena. You know, very unfortunate. You know, AJ on top of the world right now, and it just goes to show that no matter how big you is, no matter how good things are going, you know, we are all still human. You know what I mean? I low key really felt bad. I got the notification from Fight Hype, and it said AJ involved in fatal crash. I thought I seen AJ and fatal, and they clickbaited me. I was like,
Right.
dang. You know what I mean? So I got scared right away. I was like, oh shit, no, hell no. You know what I mean? My buddy just saved boxing. But
Right.
yeah, shocked the shit out of me, man. And, the video, well, he was in Nigeria. No police, just the villagers dragging him out the car, getting him to safety. You know, I seen your short. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah. I think the one person who was pulling him out was like an officer or something.
Mm-hmm.
This is like that was like one of the videos I saw had like a police truck or Jeep or something like that they
Yeah,
had him sitting in. But
yeah.
it's crazy scene.
I'm
Crazy.
glad he's okay though. Like I'm
Yes. Thank
I'm
God.
glad he's okay, man. Like, you know, he's still a human. I know people look at celebrities as if they above, and he's still a human. He's still got a family. I mean, he's still. I mean, he was.
Yeah.
I know his family's originally from Nigeria, so he was over there, just probably visiting his people, trying to give back money. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah.
Probably caring. Think about it. Like people like that, like connect, especially a village or stuff like that. They like to give back. You know.
It is sad, Mr. Slick Samoan. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. You know, those are the two homies who passed away. God rest their soul. His personal trainers, I'm sure they was cool people. And yeah, it just goes to show, bro. No matter when you're at your highest, bro, that's when you know what I mean, the negative comes for you. No matter how good you're doing in life, all that shit could be taken from us quick. You know what I mean? Like I go outside and get hit by a car or somebody spray me up. You know what I mean? Like it don't,
God
you
forbid.
know, nobody's above when it's time, when your time to go or whatever, you know. So towards the end of the year, right after Christmas, is a very sad situation. Right. In no way, shape, or form am I ever laughing at something like this. It ain't funny, you know. It's very sad because that could have been AJ. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Joshua, I'm saying, yo, Forge, I wouldn't know, but Forge, I'm not gonna entertain. Oh, really quick, one thing, man, going into this new year, like the comment that Mr. Forge just put up on the screen, I'm not gonna entertain that clown shit, dog. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But in all seriousness, I think it's a sad situation. You know, here goes a little bit of footage of they had the village taking them out. Just let you know that life is unexpected. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. See, like clowns like Mr. Forge. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get rid of him. You could tell like he ain't never lived through no real shit. He don't know what the element of danger is in life. I mean, he probably from somewhere where he don't got to worry about something happening to him. You know what I mean, Mr. Forge. Right. So I mean, like you could. It's clear that you just never
that just doesn't even make sense. Like, please make what you said make sense. It doesn't make any sense.
You don't make no damn. I mean, come on, man.
It was just
AJ's not even that type of dude.
That AJ was not like the two guys that he was sitting directly.
Oh, he just made his motherfucking account. It's my fault for entertaining him. Yeah, bro. I would never want to be famous on no type of level. You know, famous or not, bad things happen to good people. Bad things happen to anybody, bro. You know what I mean? It's just that just goes to show. It don't matter famous or not. You know what I mean? I've lost people in my own family. You know what I mean? I'm sure we all lost somebody, friend, right in front of us, type shit. You know, anything can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? AJ rich as hell. He just saved boxing by beating up Jake Paul.
Right.
You know, and then this happens. You know what I'm saying? There's unedited video on Twitter where it shows the bodies of his homies, and they was tore up. You know what I mean? They was all, you know, they was dead. You know, so we just go to show that could have been AJ. You know, so I'm glad he's still here, and I'm glad that we will see him fight again or not. You know, you never know.
I'm just glad he's okay.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know what I mean? You know, we just saw the guy. It's almost like we knew him for a minute. You know what I mean? Watching him build up to the Jake Paul thing, and even Jake Paul said, "Hey, man, shout out to prayers for Anthony Joshua, right? Everybody giving their praise for him." Alicia Baumgartner, she says, life could change in an instant. Moments like this could bring everything into perspective. Keeping Anthony Joshua and everyone involved and their families covered in prayer. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Even Jake Paul, the guy, he just broke his fucking jaw. Respect to him for at least showing some type of support and condolences. He says, rest in peace, Cena and Gami. My thoughts and prayers go out to their families and Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? For sure. But yeah, so definitely not a laughing matter, man. I was about to, talk about the best and worst of this year, but I gotta take a moment. I'm gonna add it to a video. Life is so crazy, man. Here today, gone tomorrow. Believe me, I know that firsthand, bro. I know people is just it just goes to show, anything can happen to anybody. I mean, I've lost family. I've lost people that they're here one day and it's just like it's like a switch. Just we all just human. You know what I mean? So, I'm sure he's going through it and he'll probably come back sometime next year, hopefully. If not, cool. He made enough money. But then were his peoples. Like that swole AJ you see, they're the ones that kept him up with his physique and what he's known for. You know what I mean? Yeah, prayers for them. For real, man. That shit is not a laughing matter, especially at the end of the year, bro. Shout out to the best boxing and cartoonist. You're not talking about me.
Hey,
I don't make cartoons. I think you're talking about my co-host. But yeah, shout out to her, man.
appreciate you.
Yeah. She got some great things coming up.
Yeah, man. I do. All right, Will. Let's change the tone in
Yeah,
this.
right. I feel like it's kind of dark right now. Anyway, Manny Pac. Oh,
Praise
my
AJ.
commentary.
On to the next.
Yeah,
Saw
man.
that, bro.
But no, I mean, no. Rest in peace to AJ and I mean to his homies and
Yeah.
God bless him. But Manny Pacquiao and Rolly Romero, the talks fell out. Pacquiao is still exploring the Floyd Mayweather rematch. Meanwhile, Illuminati Mandatory versus Shakram Giasov. Who is Shakram Giasov? I don't know. And I don't want to see that fight. Pacquiao versus Rolly would have been entertaining. But now I'm seeing rumors. I don't know how true it is. How clowns on Twitter just be talking Pacquiao versus Tank, which I think will be a good comeback fight for Tank. At a catch weight of 142, I think they said 42.
Oh, Manny's gonna die. They
Manny,
probably they probably shouldn't even I don't know. I guess it depends on how Tank want to fight that fight. You know what I mean? Like, is he gonna do him dirty or?
I think Tank don't know any better. I think Tank only knows one way. Beat that man up the way Barrio should have.
Yeah, I mean, he gonna probably try to make a statement just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would. Anyway.
I think Manny Pacquiao should get the hell out the sport of boxing, bro. He's forever chasing that Floyd Mayweather rematch. It shows a weakness in Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's entire career has been based off of Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Like Floyd basically said, you building this dude up, just to beat me. Like you have to build a rival, kind of like Inoue and Nakatani. Nobody want to see that fight, but you said he's talking about Inoue and Nakatani as if people really care about it. Nobody cared. Rest in peace to all we lost in Chicago this weekend. Yeah, you know the numbers, bro? I do not know the numbers, but every weekend in Chicago, it's always a shooting count and a death count. But yes, rest in peace always. Tank got to figure out what he's gonna do with that belt. What up? SJ Taylor in the building. Matter of fact, I was gonna talk about somebody from your hometown. Matter of fact, let's get right to it. Who do you think was the worst boxer of 2025? Who do you think had the best performance in 2025? He said, "Uh-oh." Y'all know what I think. All right. The other day on Twitter, Bill Haney said the comeback fighter of the year. In order to be the comeback fighter of the year, you have to have suffered a loss. So Bill's basically admitting that Devin suffered a loss. See, Bill don't think before he tweet. He just be saying shit. Why would you call Devin the comeback fighter of the year if he don't have nothing to come back from? Because according to BoxRec, his record says undefeated. So what do you mean comeback? Comeback from what? A fucking beatdown. Excuse my language. So Bill's basically admitting that loss, that beating festers in his heart. He's never gonna get over it. Every single
what I think what he's trying to say, which is funny to me?
What's
Sorry, I
that?
didn't mean to cut you
No, go
off.
ahead. No, you good. Go ahead.
Um, I think he's talking about the Ramirez fight.
You think
Coming
so?
back from I think he's talking about coming back from the Ramirez fight because that was a fight where I was out. He's cooked. Like
I
we knew he
mean,
was cooked after fighting Ryan, but it was just like when he came back after that fight, it was just like, bro, just stop boxing. You know what I mean? And that fight with Brian Norman gave us back the little, okay, maybe Devin ain't gone. You know what I mean? So that's what I think. That's my thought. If he was going to make sense with that statement, that's the only way he could exclude the Ryan beating, in my opinion.
I like how you said if he was gonna make sense. I like that because you're absolutely right. If he was gonna make sense with that statement, he did it. I think he did it.
Yeah, but see, I always look at stuff from different views, which why a lot of times I be on point because I think about what makes the most sense, and clearly, if that don't make sense, that don't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is what I literally said. So we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna assume Bill isn't that crazy, but you never know.
I think that Bill's really that delusional. I think he really believes that Devin had the best performances all year, running versus Ramirez, and he got a knockdown early against Norman, someone who he called the bum, and kind of edged out the fight, just kind of jab, hold, hold. Devin himself said Brian Norman Jr. is a bum. Like he said that himself. Yeah. So what you're telling me, Bill Haney, by this tweet is your son is the fighter of the year by running in one fight and beating a man who he called a bum. I did not call Brian Norman Jr. a bum. Devin did. So what Bill Haney's really saying is that his son is the fighter of the year by beating a quote-unquote bum. His own words. His own words, not my words. Yeah. 2025 lightweight weak matchups because the motherfuckers were being hella selective. Yeah, the Devin Haney for sure. Like Devin Haney being number one. Yeah. I think the Bud had a good year. Bud had a good year, even though he only had one fight. It was a good year for Bud Crawford. Benavidez had a good year too.
Yeah, for me, I think Benavidez hands down had the best fights this year. Like I feel like both of his fights are like top 10 fights of the year. Him with
that's what I said. That's what I said.
And him with Yard.
Mm-hmm. I'm over here showing that. I think David Benavidez, he had the fight with Morrell. That was a good fight. The fight with David Morrell, that was a real good fight. And then and then the Anthony Yard fight. He showed this was a good one. Back and forth. Benavidez got hurt. Morrell's a dangerous motherfucker. Nobody wanted to fight Morrell. David Benavidez walks to the fire. He wants to fight Better BF. He wants to fight Bebo. David, he's like a throwback. If somebody's the best, all right, give me him then. You know what I mean? He wants to prove something. He's always looking to prove something. So I like David for that reason.
And I love how Morrell stood there and like went toe to toe with him. He wasn't afraid like every other dude.
Yup. Caleb Plant ran from David. Who else?
Everybody.
Everybody run from David. But yeah, Morrell's like, fuck it. Let's, I like that. They gave a great fight. Great fights. And then the Anthony Yard one. Anthony Yard might have been a little cooked, but it looks good on camera. He beat the shit out Anthony Yard. He really like beat the fuck out of him. You know what I mean? It looked good on camera. Anthony Yard is a big old muscle man. It always look good. You beating up on him. I mean, he's sitting there just teeing off on the motherfucker. I mean, David did his thing.
That was like at the end of the fight, though, for sure. That was the end of the fight. That had to be the last round. Whichever one was coming up after that.
I think it was round 6 that David Benavidez got. I think David had the best performances of 2025. I think.
Yeah. Let's see best knockouts. Can you think of the best knockouts this year?
Who had the best knockouts? As a matter of fact, hey, those are on the chat. Like, help me out. Help us out with this.
Yeah, help us out. Come on.
I mean, who had a good one? Damn.
All right. Outside of Anthony Joshua, let me see. That's the only one I remember. It was just
as a matter of fact, we might have just saw it. AJ versus Jake Paul because he broke his fucking jaw, but that's more like exhibition. Oh. It was professional.
Shiraz. He fought that was a good knockout. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Shiraz, man, he brutalized Edgar Berlanga. Yeah, bro. Yup. Yeah,
good one.
How did you change your name that quick? Now you just changed your name quick as hell. Now you the base status. Yeah, Shiraz had the best. You know what? Base status. Yeah, Shiraz did have the best knockout. Yeah, he did what Canelo couldn't do to Edgar Berlanga. Yeah, he fucked Berlanga up. I mean, he beat the shit out of him in his own city. After Berlanga was calling him a giraffe, he played Jurassic Park theme music. You know,
Yeah.
Berlanga thought he was tough. Nah, YouTube changed it to my music. Oh, okay.
Oh,
You a
okay.
rapper, right? Okay. Let me play one of your shit and don't let me play one of your hits and don't copyright me. Nah,
Santa
but
Cruz.
yeah.
That wasn't this year. When was Tank in Santa Cruz? That was like
Hey, but Santa Cruz
2016.
like 5 years ago. Stupid. Ayo, Natty Visions. Are you dumb? Cardi B voice. Are you dumb? That shit was 10 years ago. Hey, we in 2025. Natty Visions. You know what I'm saying? Your visions
We talking
aren't
about
true of
25.
today.
We talking about 2025. 2025 knockouts.
Whatever year, that's always a but we talking about this year, Natty Visions. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. That's great. But we talking about this year. That was like,
Forever. That was a
yeah,
forever
like you know what I'm
thing.
saying? Like, did you read the title of the live? Did you oh yeah, Frank Martin had a good one. Frank just did his
Yeah,
thing.
Frank Martin.
That was
Yeah,
hey,
Frank. That was a good
you
knockout.
gotta love E. Yeah. That was a good one. Frank came back and got a I don't know who he knocked out, but that was a good little knockout. But I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I'm really trying
brutal.
to think. Kid Austin had a good knockout against Tevin Farmer.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I almost forgot
Kid
about that one.
Austin versus a buddy with the fucked up eyes. What's his name?
Bro, we was that whole live y'all did was crazy.
Which one?
We ain't gonna
Oh,
go
me and Kid
no.
Austin.
Yeah,
Oh
we talking
yeah,
about
man, here I gotta get him back on the channel. He's funny. Man, Tevin Farmer.
yeah, Tevin Farmer.
Yeah, man. Because I said, hey, man, he not gonna see that shit coming. You know what I mean? He not gonna see no overhands. You know what I mean? He not gonna see no jabs. And in the
Mhm.
fight, first round, he didn't
Yeah,
see none of that shit. But
bro, that was a
okay,
quick one.
yeah, that was a good one. Who else? Okay, so
Mm,
Kid Austin, uh, AJ, of course. Norman Jr. Yeah,
Frank
Norman. Oh
Martin.
yeah, Norman Jr. versus Japanese
Oh
buddy.
yeah,
That was a good
yeah, he
one.
did have a good knockout.
Man, I think that might be top three. If I'm gonna give, I don't do top tens. I do top threes. That's it, three only. So
No
Norman,
top
because Buddy
five.
forgot. You said five. Okay, we go five.
Okay.
Norman he made Buddy forget 2 weeks of his life. So and that sounds like some
Yeah.
scary shit. You know what I mean? He went to
Mhm.
a Diddy party or some shit and came back like, yo, what happened?
No.
But yeah, 2 weeks of his life. That was a good
Yeah,
one. Yo, thank
that
you for
was a
that,
good one.
Mr. Hansel. Yeah, that was a good one. So Kid
Yeah.
Austin so far, Norman Jr. and I can't really think of. I mean, Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul. That don't really count because that's not real. That's
Nah.
not real. I mean, it's real, but I
Frank
wouldn't.
Martin had a good one, but I mean,
Frank had a good one, but I
but
mean,
I don't really want to, you know, I
yeah,
can't
I'm talking
really
about like
give it too much credit because it's like,
the
yeah,
highest caliber guys, the highest caliber guys. I'm thinking
right.
of. Yeah, you know,
Um,
I really don't know. Let me see who else. I say that was it because everybody else kind of went to decision. Macgyverick boxing. Everybody else
yeah,
kind of
like
just kind
that
of
or it was like a TKO stoppage or something that didn't look like wasn't no code,
yeah
you know,
TKOs.
stoppage.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about just like straight clean them out, bang, like
Yeah,
put them on their
we
pockets.
need a highlight reel type of
Yeah,
KO.
highlight reel type shit.
I
I
mean, I
want to
guess Frank is gonna have to be a part of it if we can't think of
Yeah, you
any
know, honestly, I
because
can't even lie to you because he slept Buddy. He put Buddy
man,
was
he was
slow and
out.
fucking with
He
disease coming out
slumped
his
him
fucking head.
for real.
Yeah, that was actually good. So honestly, yeah, you're right. As of right now, I mean, the whole year was kind of dry, right? On some no real knockouts. Oh, Keith Thurman had a knockout, but that was expected though. Buddy he knocked out was Australian, right? Young dude, that was
Oh
cool. He had him
yeah,
with the
okay.
uppercut hook. That was good. Yeah, we had a few, but none real like oh shit
Nothing that
type
was
of
crazy. Yeah.
nothing super crazy. We had some couple TKOs. Honestly, you're right. I say
That's a
Frank
couple
Martin.
stoppage
Frank
drops.
Martin was a good
Yeah.
one because he put Buddy to sleep. I'm talking about like putting motherfuckers to sleep. Frank Martin had a good one.
Well, how did that Charlo fight go? I don't remember how it ended.
Charlo
The one,
stopped Buddy. The white dude. Yeah, he didn't put him to sleep, but
yeah,
he gave him a
yeah,
TKO.
okay,
Yeah. Oh, Munguia
yeah.
versus Bruno. Munguia got his ass slept, right? Right? Or no, he came back to. Is that the
I
one
don't
where
remember what happened.
Oh shit! Usyk versus
Mm,
Daniel Dubois. That was a good
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah. Bam
yeah,
Rodriguez. Matter of fact, it's now,
yeah.
now that I'm thinking, see, thank y'all to the chat for helping me out. Um,
Right.
Usyk, Usyk, fuck Dubois up after Dubois knocked out AJ. AJ got his ass knocked
Yeah,
out too, right? But that was last year.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was
That
last
last
year. I'm
year.
talking about this year.
But I feel like Dubois wasn't out cold. He just kind of like was just like stuck. Like he had a dumb face. Like he just ain't get back
Oh,
up.
he
Right.
didn't get slapped. Okay. I
I don't
mean,
feel like he was out cold. I think he dropped and he was like he just couldn't get back up in time, type of thing. Like he was
okay.
still.
Yeah. Bam Rodriguez, earlier this year, right, with the uppercut, that was a good one. I forgot about if he knocked out, but Bam is always gonna give you a highlight knockout reel. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely got to throw Bam in there. Tim Tszyu stopped Jamal, had a great fight. Oh, Tim Tszyu got stopped. That was this year. You talking about Murder Tyler, right? That was last year. Oh no, Tim Tszyu got stopped by Fundora, but that was a TKO. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about knockout, like slept, like like on your ass type. Pick him up type shit. Not
Tim
TKO.
Tszyu fought somebody after Tim Tszyu fought someone after Fundora this year, didn't he?
Did he?
I
Hey,
don't know
those
who
y'all in the
that he
chat.
was.
Did Tim Tszyu fight again after Fundora? I don't think he did. Did he? I could be
I feel
wrong.
like he did, but it could have been
How you
before. I
think
don't know.
Keyshawn versus
My
Jermaine?
mind could be mixing up the time frame.
Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. I say Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn is kind of crazy. He funny as hell. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that video. Jermaine Ortiz, I don't know. He don't got much of a dog in him. Keyshawn does. You can tell by how Jermaine Ortiz fought Theo. That he's not really a bite down type of guy. He looks to box, stay pretty. You gonna say Theo? Who you mean?
As far as who he got on the fight, I guess.
Oh, you
Oh,
talking about
she.
Theo versus Shakur? I'm gonna have to be rooting for Theo. That's my personal reasons, but I think like if I'm a bet on my brain, Shakur gonna play it safe and probably get a unanimous decision victory. I don't really see that. I don't really see that fight being exciting. Theo and Shakur. I think Shakur is gonna do what Shakur does, especially moving up. He gonna play it real safe, and it's up to Theo to try to figure out the puzzle, get inside, make something
I feel
happen.
like it's gonna be easier for Teal than y'all think. That's what I think. I think that Shakur definitely has the defense to, disrupt Teal's offense, but Teal feeds off of like combinations. I feel like a lot. So it's gonna be a boring night. I really feel like. I feel like Teal has the footwork though to, you know, to mix it up with Shakur, because Shakur don't have footwork. He just kind of plants his feet and he works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he likes to slip a lot. He likes to lean back, shoulder roll. I mean, he'll move a lot, but yeah, he don't really got a great athletic. I wouldn't say he's too at Teofimo Lopez. He's a little breakdancing motherfucker, man. He'll get up inside. He'll make you miss turn, get up under
That's
him. I
what
mean,
I'm saying. Like I
Shakur just
think
kind
the
of
angles
shells up,
will give.
throw hop back. He could slip a little shit side to side, but you
Yeah,
get the impression that Theo's the better athlete than Shakur.
I feel like he would be able to use angles on him, and that will work on Shakur because people don't usually fight Shakur like that.
I don't think that Shakur's gonna fight Teofimo Lopez like this, like kind of how you see him right here. I don't think
No.
so. I think Theo's better than Zepeda. Zepeda's just kind of straightforward Mexican style fighting, just kind of attack. Theo's slick and he's quick, and I think he could figure something out. If Teofimo Lopez could close the gap and find Shakur with his quickness, explosiveness, he might can make something happen. Theo is
Mhm.
creative. He's creative. He got a little more
Yeah,
pop. 140. I think he can make Shakur think. Theo punches way harder than Zepeda. Zepeda, he's a good puncher, but Theo,
and he's
he could
quicker.
catch it. Yeah,
He, he got more pop.
I
He
think he
got
does.
better footwork. All around, he's 100% better than Zepeda. If we
Yeah,
being honest,
Zepeda ain't got
like
no type of forward. He just kind of come forward and throw a lot. He just kind of a volume type of guy, break you down with accumulation. But Theo no slick motherfucker.
I mean, no. I mean, let's just be real. Shakur hasn't fought anybody at this caliber yet. Like this would be his best
This will be
competition.
the best opponent to date, most accomplished,
Yeah. So we
most.
not gonna really, yeah, no, bro. So like, I feel like this is that fight that really determines, or at least for us, we get to see who Shakur really is because I feel like we haven't seen yet.
I like that. We haven't, especially at 140. This is 140 now. It's
Yeah.
not a 130. It's like you're not fighting
Right.
Oscar Valdez. You're not fighting Jamel Herrick. You're at
Right.
140 now. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers are. You know what I mean? You got to put some weight on. So
It's
yeah,
like
no,
it's easy to do what you do against smaller guys. Like this is be honest. Shakur is not a 135er. Like you can see the height difference between him and Tank. He's actually a bit taller than him. He's bigger than Lamont. He's taller than Lamont. He's taller than both of those guys. And and Lamont's at 140 now. Or I don't know what he's deciding, but his last fight was at 140. So my whole point is Shakur probably belongs at 140 comfortably.
Yeah, I say plus once you move up in weight, I doubt you're gonna want to move back down a weight to keep cutting that weight back down. I think once your curve feels like, yo, I could actually eat a little bit. Every boxer, I don't know, every boxer wants to eat. Don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. No matter, I don't care about what weight class you is, as long as you're not heavyweight. Every boxer wish they could stay comfortable, eat a little more. I don't give a who you is. Every boxer walks around hungry. That's just the life of a boxer. You walk around hungry. Every boxer walks around hungry. Trust me. Even if you're an amateur boxer, you walk around like, damn, I wish I could have some of that. I wish I could have some of that, but I can't because I got to make weight and stay on point. You don't want to blow up too much between fights. So Shakur probably going to, we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, you're right. I think this is probably the best caliber, accomplishments, and ability that Shakur has ever fought. Teofimo Lopez, like I said, he a little breakdancing motherfucker. Don't let that loss to Kambosos fool you. He had a bad night. Every boxer can have a bad night. I think if Kambosos deal fight now, Teofimo Lopez would fuck Kambosos up. He just had a bad night. He really did. He had a horrible night. But I don't think that for real, right? Kambosos did his thing. But I doubt that if they fight 10 times, Teofimo Lopez don't win the majority of their fights.
Yeah,
against Kambosos.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened with Tio.
I don't know what happened in that fight, and
that was the fight where he should have said, "Do I still got it?" Like that was the fight because I don't know what happened.
But he actually came back to drop. He came back to drop Kambosos, and he just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like I didn't really actually see the whole fight all the way through, so I really don't know who won the fight. But I'm assuming that Kambosos won the fight.
Kambosos stayed consistent. And was landing. He fucked Theo's face up. Theo's face was fucked up after that fight.
Both of their faces messed up.
Yeah, both of their faces. But Theo did come out strong at the end. He ended up dropping Kambosos, but he just couldn't get the finish. But it was a horrible night for Theo. But that kind of made people, the era we live in nowadays, you lose one time and you ain't shit. You know what I mean? So people looked at Teofimo Lopez like, yo, you lost to Kambosos. And Kambosos has not won a fight since. So that makes Theo look even worse, that you lost to a fucking bum, basically. The motherfucker been getting stopped by Hitch and stopped by Loma. He can't win a fight. He can't. So
bro.
Yeah, Kambosos got to be the biggest lottery ticket, biggest Buster Douglas moment in the history of boxing. George Kambosos. He gained popularity off beating Theo. You know what I mean? That's
And hell yeah. I mean, the confidence for him was crazy after
that. He said, "I'm the emperor."
Right, like bro, he was walking to every press conference like he was a part of the mob, bro.
Right, remember that shit? He'll walk in with 100 motherfuckers like with sunglasses on and shit.
I wish I had my sunglasses.
You remember that?
Had the shades on with the suit.
Yeah, like he Neo from the fucking Matrix,
calling people boy and shit. Like
right, right. Kambosos was feeling himself when he beat Theo. Remember that shit? Remember how he acted in the Denver press conference? Kambosos thought he was on some gangster shit. He had motherfuckers with trench coats, like, you know what I'm saying? Big one with trench coats like that. Look at Kambosos. He think he a gangster. Yeah, I was low-key happy when Devin beat him because I did not like Kambosos' attitude. I didn't like his attitude. He thought he still think he did shit.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. That was the last fight I rooted for Devin in.
After that, I can't lie to you.
That was the last. Like honestly, before,
I was like, "Come on, Devin, whoop his ass." I don't like that little motherfucker.
Like Devin that much. I really didn't even dislike him that much. It wasn't until after that fight that something about him, his aura, his daddy, both of them together, it changed for not the good, better for the worse, bro. And it's just like I can't get behind that. I don't glorify that, so I won't. You can't do it. After that sorry, Devin. That's where you lost me, dog. That's where you lost me.
No, honestly, the same thing for me. Right after the Kambosos 2, he just started. That's when I cussed out Bill on that live. I cussed out Bill, and I had it with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that humbling came rule. The thing is, when they got humbled, it was so bad that they had to hide it from like the world. Like they try to erase it. Like you can't erase that. Like that's stamped for life, bro.
I think Lomachenko did a good job of whooping.
No one's gonna forget that ass beating you got, bro.
Yeah, I think Lomachenko beat him. Little Lomachenko. Them same shots land if Loma was bigger and Devin dies. But Yeah,
Yeah.
I
No,
just
yeah, but the embarrassment behind the Ryan fight though, like
yeah, for
that's where the
sure,
humbling came in.
for sure.
It was like all the stuff he said that led up to the fight, and then when the fight came, bro, it was so embarrassing, dog. Like really,
I think
it
it
was
eats
like so
at them to this
embarrassing.
day. Every single day.
Oh yeah,
Devin,
it's
every
always gonna eat at him.
yeah, always.
I think he tried to get like them to get remove the footage from like the
Remember
zone and
that?
like
Yeah, there was a rumor. I
YouTube
don't know
and
how true it is that he tried
no,
to
no, it's
get
true.
his own to take down the footage. And
Hmm.
every single day he advocates for clean drug test. He's always bringing up Brian's drug testing. What are you trying to insinuate? Where's this coming from? That ass whooping April 20th. It's never gonna leave his mind. April 20th will always burn his soul. Next April 20th, it's coming up in 4 months.
Yeah.
He's gonna feel that. You know what I mean? So
We
you
we
can't
gotta come up
erase that.
with a name because 420 right now means something else, right? But we gotta have like the DHP holiday or something because like
Don't have power promotions. 420 is definitely a holiday in boxing. I think 420 next to my kids being
yeah.
born was probably the happiest day of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I swear to
Oh
God,
yeah,
like, I did a live stream for that. It had like 200,000 views on it.
dang.
I was happy. It was such a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah. DHPK for life.
DHP pack. The
DHP pack.
THPK.
Devin Pack burning. But nah, yeah, I think that Devin Haney probably had I wouldn't say the worst year because he
That
did
season
win.
always
You know
win.
what I mean? I wouldn't say he had the worst year of 2025. I wouldn't say he did the worst, but it's always gonna be
Who?
that asterisk, I think. Like the whole smoke and mirrors aspect of things.
Oh
Devin is
yeah.
always gonna be that guy that people make fun of. Yeah, Jesus always wins. I like that. But yeah, uh, I just think this is pops. So as far as the corniest fighter, a matter of fact, I'll give him that. The 2025 corniest fighter of the year was definitely Devin Haney because he just showing that he's still affected and hurt by that loss April 20th. You could beat the Brian Normans of the world. You could stay at 147, knowing it's an empty division. Who is at 147? I couldn't tell you the champions. I know Rolly and Devin. Who's the other two champs at 147? Type it up in the comment section. So somebody help me out. Who is the
You
other two
know,
champions at 47? You got Rolly and you got Devin.
Rolly, Mario Barrios,
Barrios, okay. And
some other dude, I don't know the name. Some white
some
dude,
white
right?
dude from the UK. That's why
Yeah.
Devin is there. As soon as Boots left the division, Boots would have beat the shit out of Devin. That's what I think. I don't even like Boots that much, but I'm be honest. Boots would have crushed little Devin.
So what I really, oh for sure, what I
Crocker.
really think they're trying to do, which I think it's an easy setup for Ryan, if I'm being honest. But yeah, Connor Ben, I think that they trying to set up the rematch for Ryan and Devin, build it up anyways. The problem is even when Ryan beats Devin, they're gonna still look for the Rolly fight after because I think Rolly is still in the mix between them two because I mean, to be honest, he beat Rolly beat him fair, beat Ryan fair,
Yeah, he
and I
did.
don't know if it's because he was afraid, because his arm was injured, whatever the case may be, but that's always going to be even doesn't matter between Devin Ryan. People are still going to see the Rolly rematch. And honestly, I think Rolly has a fair chance to beat both of them again. I mean, well, as far as Ryan again, and I think he has a fair chance to beat Devin for sure. So
Yeah.
that's always up in the air, especially now that he not even fighting Manny Pacquiao now. So,
Yeah.
but my whole point is Devin's going for the belts, Ryan's going for the WBC belt, and that's the easy setup for a rematch. So I
I
think
think
that
Devin
that's
wants
probably where they
undisputed at
go.
47. Devin sees a
Yeah,
weak division. He sees the opportunity to go two-time undisputed at 47. That's why he's there. He sees that all the champs are weak. Barrios, I don't give a fuck. I mean, he's cool, but he's weak. Crocker, never heard of him.
I still think that I don't know how weak he is compared to Devin though. Like in comparison to Devin,
We
like
talking
like
about
for
Barrios?
example, yeah. Like in comparison, I know everybody's judging Barrios off of like his fight with Manny Pacquiao and the fight before that because it was a draw, right? With Buddy,
Yeah.
right?
I
He
mean,
keep getting draws, but my whole point is, he's a tough dude. Like he's not easy. He's not an easy person to beat. I feel like
yeah,
he
the only
gets
time I
these
see him
draws, but
got was against Tank. That's the only time I see him get got, like, get hurt, get beat up like that. Against Tank.
yeah,
I never saw nobody really handle Barrios. Barrios beat Ugas. Ugas was a tough motherfucker, you know what I mean? the guy who retired
Yeah,
Pacquiao.
that last fight. Yeah, I don't know who the Mexican he fought, but that dude gave him some go. Like that was a tough
Yeah,
fight for Barrios. And then
yeah, it was.
and then he fought Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao honestly is a bigger dude than Mario Barrios. You just look at him and tell you, even though he's short, he's a
Yeah, he
stockier.
was a little stalking
He's
motherfucker.
a bigger dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
but I
sure.
think with Barrios, he's a long dude. He's a big dude. Those are the type of dudes Devin has trouble with. He has
Especially at them Diddy
trouble with
parties.
dudes. He has trouble with dudes his size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
Uh,
has trouble with dudes his size. So I feel like Barrios can punch. Like he not, he's hurt people. He's done damage to people. So I don't know. That I don't think that he's easy as everybody think he is. I just
all
think
right. So
that,
you giving Barrios a chance to probably be the how you call it the dark horse of 147. Yeah, don't sleep on Barrios. He's a champ
Barrios
for
did get
me.
his face beaten by Thurman, but you gotta look at the difference in weight. Like I feel like that was a weight thing. Even though I do think, honestly, not even gonna lie, I think Keith Thurman. Well, I think the reason why Keith Thurman really beat on him like that is because he's just a stronger, bigger dude. Like
Yeah, for sure.
I think he don't belong. What he fought him at 140 or 147? 147,
47.
right?
It was at
Yeah,
47.
I don't
Yeah,
think Keith Thurman's a big dude, to be honest.
yeah. He 54
I don't
now.
know.
Keith at 54 now.
Yeah, and I think he's a heavy. He looked like he got some power on him, but like, like y'all said, like Barrios didn't go down. He took all that punishment to the face, and he couldn't get stopped. Which that's
Barrios
something.
tough. He a tough guy. He's the Aztec Warrior. I think that's his nickname. He a
Yeah,
tough
no,
guy.
yeah,
But I just think that
yeah.
147 is just a weak division.
I mean,
It's
overall, yeah, I think so. I mean, that could be why he's still champion, but I think we won't really know how good Barrios is until we see him against like Brian, for example.
for
Like,
sure.
then I think we'll be able to tell because he hasn't really fought anybody. I feel like for us to
147
really judge.
ran. Hold up. I like this comment. 147 ran by the Javante Davis leftovers. Henry claimed that they were all bums at one point. Devin needs to move to 154 since 147 for the bums, according to Devin, and his dad is Pimp.
Up, y'all.
Yeah, he said it about Brian Norman. He goes, he's really a bum for real. So, but now you're the comeback fighter by being a bum. I mean, that's the Haney logic. The Haney logic is
But also, Devin's much bigger than Buddy, bro.
Devin
He's
walks around
bigger
about
than
190.
Brian.
Devin walks around about
Like
200.
we're not gonna sit here and act like the weight is not a problem with half of these fights, dog. Like they really are. These dudes be draining themselves, and then the night of the fight, 20 pounds back on their body, bro. Like for real. We ain't gonna talk about how they do that, but the whole point is that they do. So
Fighter
some
of the
dudes,
year. Who you think is the fighter of the year? Type it up in the chat. Who was the fighter of 2025? Who do you think was who was
I
that
know who
guy?
my fighter is. I know who my fighter is. Can y'all guess?
She
Can
gonna
y'all guess
say
who my
some.
fighter is?
She gonna say some. What do you call it?
Come on, y'all guess who my favorite fighter is.
Guess who? Guess who Macgyverick boxing favorite fighter is?
Fighter of the year, y'all. Come on, y'all gotta know.
Somebody said Bud Crawford. Somebody said Abdullah Mason. Oh,
You don't
somebody
know
said
me if
your
you said
fighter of
Bud
the year is
Crawford,
Nanu
man.
Inoue.
They ain't talking about that's they
Christian
fighter of the
Shields?
year.
Christian Shields? Oh, look, he got it. He got it. Well,
BOGBJ, no, yeah. He know what's up.
AJ, hey, matter of fact, my fighter of right now is AJ because God bless him. What happened to him today?
Yeah,
Because he killed the clown. He killed the clown in boxing. He
yes.
stepped on the bug in boxing. He broke that man's jaw. So I respect Anthony Joshua right now. Yeah, absolutely. Street Kids, what's up, man? I appreciate you, bro. Hey, share this on Twitter, X. Share that. I appreciate you, bro. Anyway, had
Street
4 fights and
kid.
3 title defenses. Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Mister
he was working
Cardenas. Oh, Cardenas. He fought somebody. He fought your cousin. Can you name them 4 guys?
in real life. He fought his
No,
cousin for real.
no. I mean, well, the guy's name was Cardenas. But hey,
Oh.
anyway, fought. Who are the guys he fought? I don't know either. You know what I'm saying? I like Inoue. He's a tough fighter. But the guy gotta move to the US. I don't give a how it sounds. He gotta move to the States because fighting guys named Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Mo is not gonna do it for me.
Not any mini
I
man.
mean, even Devin said, I don't know the guys he's beating. And when you at them little weight classes, nobody really knows those guys anyway. Anyway, beat MJ. Okay, cool. I mean, honestly,
Who's
hey,
MJ? Who's
Murmanjan.
MJ? That's somebody you made up.
No, it's a real guy. Murmanjan Akhmadalev. I have nothing against anyway.
Oh, okay.
He's a good little fighter. He's a good fighter in that weight class. What I don't understand is the American praise for him. I don't understand why the United States of America praises Naya anyway. Every single pound for pound list, he's number
I
two.
could tell you why.
Why is that, you think?
Money. The Japan doesn't have a representative for boxing, and I mean, he looks like a K-pop star. Let's be honest. He's, I feel like as far as it comes to promo and looks and like the type of image a Japanese fighter would have, he has that. He has the look. He looked like for real, like a real life anime character. He does. And that's what they like about him. That's
Is
what
that it?
Japan is
His
all
look?
about. That. Yeah, his look is definitely. I'm trying to tell you, bro. When it comes to boxing, as an individual that has to represent the sport, you as the whole look is what makes you the star, bro. The whole look, the whole package. That's why everybody's flocking to AJ right now because I mean, look at him. We got Tank. Even though Tank is a little guy, look at him. He knows how to present himself. The way he looks, the way he presents himself. In a way, he knows how to present himself. He's like the cool little. He look like he in a tryout or some shit. I mean, I don't know if he is. God, please don't kill me. I'm just saying he got the look. So it's just it's just a thing. And I really feel like, yeah, they're going to hype them up as much as they can to milk the Japanese, money. That's just how it is. They got, and if they had like they got Canelo, it's the same thing. He's a unique looking dude from Mexico and he passes an Irish white man. So they're like, yeah, promote that. That's unique. We want to see that. And he could fight. Okay, let's go. I mean, he not like, it comes, he not like Floyd Mayweather, but as when it comes to Mexican fighters, he's definitely top tier, bro. So that's all I'm saying. In a way, when it comes to whatever he's doing, he's making a statement. That's all. That's the reason why I think they're doing it. Sorry if I,
If you were
always a
no, you
light
did.
skin.
You think that's what it is? I think that they praise Naya anyway. Yeah. She's right. She's right. She's right. They praise anyway because he has that Japanese mystique about him. He's from Japan, and yeah, you're right. Yeah, they say you nailed it. No, she did. She did, man. I love Macgyverick boxing takes. Yeah, that's why she's on here. One thing she's not gonna do is say, "Oh, it's 50-50." Macgyverick boxing has her own mind. There's a lot of female boxing channels in the game who they just can't make up their fucking mind. But I agree with that. America is trying to bow down to the Japanese market for whatever reason. They want to say, "Yo, we have a mysterious Japanese man on a pound for
Money.
pound."
There's only one reason. Money. There's only one reason. Money. That's always a reason. In anything that anybody does, money. Now, if it was a big, tall dude that was Japanese, guess who they promoting? That guy. It's just all of. I mean, he's a heavyweight. That's
because he's
what I mean?
taller.
Just because he's a heavyweight. Heavyweight is what they call it, the crown jewel of championships or whatever. Like when it comes to sports, it's the most prestigious title to have, heavyweight championship title. So imagine them fighting a Japanese man who's tall, bro, big, that could compete. Come on, bro. They gonna promote him too. It's just all about who doing it, who look good doing it, basically.
So it's pretty.
I mean, and he look good. Look at him, like what I mean.
He looks like the guy from Tekken. He looks like a Bruce Lee, the Bruce Lee of boxing. That's what he looked like. Kind of like this
no,
guy
Bruce
says.
Lee was Chinese. Bruce Lee was Chinese. We're not gonna do that.
No. I'm not saying that. No, I know there's Japanese. No,
I know what you say. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that whole a silhouette of Bruce Lee with the hairstyle, the quick Asian dude. This guy says, who you like better, Inoue or Pac-Man? I like Pac-Man better. That's all, because Pac-Man knew. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao was just he didn't get dropped.
Accolades, bro.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao.
He has a history, bro. Has went through, like, we've seen him go from where Inoue at all the way up to.
Manny Pacquiao started at that weight and he moved up to fucking 54. So Manny Pacquiao, he jumped out of weight class. Yeah, so
I mean, Inoue is cool, but he's a little bit older. He's actually older than what I thought he was.
Who that?
And Anyway, he's
He's
like 32,
32.
right?
32. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
old for a boxer. That's up there, bro.
yeah.
So
He's not a spring chicken. You know, he's up there. He takes good care of himself. But somebody say he looked like Jim from Tekken. He do, right? He looked like he looked like Bruce Lee. He
oh
looked like
wow,
Bruce,
106.
Liu Kang or some shit. Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah,
No. Y'all, all these people are Chinese. Mr.
yeah. I
Miyagi,
mean,
was he Chinese or Japanese? I feel like that was
Mr.
China.
Miyagi was Japanese.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
Miyagi. That AJ story is everywhere, man. That's insane. I feel bad. I can't help but feel bad for Anthony Joshua, man. I just
Yeah,
became a
man.
real AJ type of fan. I just became a real AJ fan, man. So I do feel bad for him, and I am going to incorporate it in my video. In my video.
Poor guy, bro. I hope he's safe. Like throughout, I know Africa is crazy, bro. I really wish it was different there. I don't know what or how that can change, but I really hope someone's looking out for him while he's there. You know what I'm saying? I really
Yeah,
hope so.
you know, right now in Africa, there's like a lot of violence going on, like religious wars and shit like that.
Always bad.
From what I'm
It's
hearing.
always bad. And like, good thing he's from there. But like, I've heard stories where you just knowing you American, they'll kill you. So
Yeah,
don't be
yeah.
rich.
It's different over there. So at least he's protected. You know what I mean? He looked like everybody knew who the fuck he was. They're like, oh shit, it's AJ. You know,
Hey,
he
yeah,
like
not real quick though. Ego the first. Hey, bro, why? That's a like you nailed that right there. Like
what you say? Hold up.
Juntao.
Anyway,
But
uncut.
Juntao is Juntao is not the person you mean, but I know who you talk about. Inu. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, you talk about anyway, but Juntao is not the man name. The man name from Rush Hour was not Juntao. Juntao is actually the white man, I think. But he talking about, I don't know if you remember Rush Hour, the little Asian dude with
The
the blonde
blonde.
buzz.
That was
Yeah.
Junetown, no? That was not Junetown?
Nah, Juntao I think was like they were calling him that. I think they was calling him.
Oh. Buddy looked like Junetown though. I mean, or the blonde from Rush Hour, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Did he dye his hair again? I thought he was blonde though. Like this must
Who's
be
that?
old.
Oh yeah, that's some older footage of him.
Okay, okay. No, yeah, that's funny. Oh, it was Juntao. He was a Japanese. Okay.
Hey, hold on.
I don't know why I thought.
Hey, yo, Macgyverick
Hmm?
Boxer, hold it down real quick.
Were you all? Oh, okay. All right, y'all. So let's see who else we got. The best fights this year. Okay, I mean, so Floyd Tyson really a thing? I don't think so. I don't think they actually made it. Not Chelsea Clan. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, you talking about the movie? Like it's blind. It's stupid. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I think anyway, it's cool. Like, and I feel like it opens up a lot more creativity in boxing when it comes to the Japanese culture. I like Japanese culture. I like all Asian culture, really. So, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd really be cool. Not American Waldo.
I think Jet Li is
Yeah,
not
like
your in
Jet
your
Li.
future.
That's
My
Jet
bad, I had to take a
Jet
phone
Li.
call. When he's blind,
Mm-hmm.
he's super saiyan. He needs to drink the American water. Man, hey, shout out to everybody. And matter of fact, really quick. Plans for 2026 on Southpaw TV. I'm not gonna entertain, you know what I'm saying? I'm even more positive. I'm gonna try to uplift these boxers. People know me for like tearing down boxers. That's what they say. I'm not trying to tear down nobody. I just speak the facts. Unfortunately, some of your favorite fighters, people feel more comfortable being lied to. Some people they're more comfortable living in a lie because you don't gotta face the reality of the truth. A lot of people don't like knowing that their favorite fighter is not that. So what I'm going to do in 2026, even with Devin, I'm gonna try to find the good in him, whatever it is. I'm gonna try to find what I'm gonna try to give him, call it 50-50. It's gonna be difficult for me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say, yo, at least Devin has a good jab catch, you know what I'm saying? At least he learned how to keep that right hand up now. He got a good
Clinch
little
game fire.
yeah, his workout regimen. I'm gonna try to uplift. I'm gonna try to be more positive on Southpaw TV because I talked to somebody recently. They said, "Yo, you're negative." I'm not negative. I'm just honest. And I don't fake to love these boxers like y'all do. Like I'm not part of no fanboy crew, no internet gang. So what I will do is I will try to find the good things about boxers as well as the bad things. So I'm gonna have to be 50-50. But one thing I'm always gonna do is be honest. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say the shit that some of your favorite little YouTube channels are scared to say. You know, if somebody ducking, they ducking. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start finding the good in them. Like kind of like a report card. He did good in science, he did bad in history. So I'm gonna try to,
Right.
like, yo, Canelo ain't shit, but at least he got a good boom. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to do
Right.
that. Try to be more positive.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try to be right there with you. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
I'm gonna call a spade, and I'm gonna call it the super spade. But people just think I'm like I'm. There's no negativity. There's no hate, bro. Life is too short to hate somebody. I mean, look what happened to AJ. That could have been AJ. And we all just kind of passing through. I mean, anything can happen at any time. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, man.
yeah, are there things Devin does good? Yes, of course. Of course, he likes to jab and clinch quick. He's super good at that. I just think that people don't like him because of his father. And like I always say about the sport of boxing, if I give a basketball fan a basketball, they're gonna know how to dribble, boom, 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 and shoot. Same thing. If I give a boxing fan a pair of boxing gloves, they're not gonna know where to begin. That's boxing for you. You're always gonna have guys who just don't know what the fuck they talking about boxing. It's always gonna be like that. But one thing I won't do is not be honest. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna try to give a little bit of praise. You know what I'm saying? Be more on the nicer side of things. So I won't be looking at just negative. I'm about positivity. Swear to God, I am.
Yeah, I feel that.
And
I'm
I
with it.
appreciate. No, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead. I'm
here for
sorry. Go
that.
ahead.
No, I just said I'm with it. I'm here for that.
Yeah, and I appreciate Macgyverick Boxing for giving a different look to the channel, and being a great co-host and showing that she got a mind of her own and not controlled by no type of narratives or no type of specific fan bases. You got to give credit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Even with Rolly, even with this dude, even with Rolly Romero, there's some things that he does okay. You know what I mean? He's not all he's not a just crank consumer. You know what I mean? He does okay with certain things. Devin running and clinching skills are great.
Yeah, they're A1, bro.
A1. I was gonna say A1. Devin versus
Gotta
Boost
give it to
2.
him.
Devin versus Boost is a fight that'll never happen. Not because of Boost, but because of Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Devin went to 47 right when Boots left 47. He want to make sure Boots had a fight at 54. He said, okay, now I'll go to 47. Devin knows how to move. Bill knows how to move. Devin. Richardson Hitchens. I like the guy. I don't give a fuck what I don't give a what y'all say about him. Yeah, he black as hell. They call him Africa. He not that popular. I like Hitchens. I like his style
Man,
of
he can
boxing.
fight, bro. Yeah.
Hitchens can fight.
Man,
Hey,
buddy can
thank you.
fight.
Richardson Hitchens is he got a little bit of everything. If you just watch him, you watch his fights. He could box.
I bet you this.
He could bang.
I bet you this. I bet you Shakur and Keyshawn will never fight him. I bet you that.
Hell no, because they know what it is. Shakur and Keyshawn won't even fight each other. They faking a friendship to try to fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, Richardson Hitchens, man. I mean, just y'all might not like the man, but if you know boxing and you watch Hitchens, he's a great fucking boxer. He know how to stay behind the jab. He could get in close, work in close. He could, pot shot you. Go for the kill. Hitchens got a little bit of everything, man. And I like a boxer like that. There's not just one thing. Like Shakur's one thing. He's defense, and counter punch every now and then. Gervonta is punch hard the whole time. Set you up, punch hard. Great boxing. Looks for a big shot. Devin is a jab, clinch. Jab, clinch. 1-2 clinch. Everybody got their own style. Hitchens got
overhand right. Don't get overhand right. Jab, overhand right, clinch.
Yeah.
Jab, overhand right, clinch. Clinch.
Yeah.
Jab.
and that's pretty much, and that's all it, right? It's like rinse and repeat.
That's how he caught Brian, by the way. I mean, that's what he caught.
Check hook 2. That's it. You're right about that. Hitchens, if you watch him, he got a little bit of everything. I like Hitchens as a boxer. And I know I'll be clowning. I say he be stealing. And he said he's still. That's why I say it. But I like his style of boxing. Jab, 2 hooks. He looked for uppercuts.
That fight with Cambosis was masterful. I loved it. Yeah, that was a really good fight. As far as like technical, I mean, that was a good stoppage. That fight right there.
He did like what Devin could not do in 24 rounds.
I like KO, but it was definitely a good fight.
He said, "Whoa,
nice
body shot,
outclassed."
Yeah. But oh yeah, those are who just got you. My favorite boxer one time Thurman. He cool. He used to be really good at with the knockouts, but then he got old overnight.
What do you
And
say?
Taylor,
Working for you.
we said, why Keith? Why? Working for
Why,
you? Yeah,
Keith? Why?
he a character, bro. Keith Thurman is a motherfucker. He funny as shit. I can't even lie to you. How you know how to fight stealing people mouthpieces out their bag? The man that steal your
You gotta
handouts out
know.
your gym bag. The man that steal your
Right.
mouthpiece after you got done sparring. Like, yo, hey, let me get that. And then you see him leave. He leave the gym. Hey, Hitch is a motherfucker, man. Because he looked like he do that shit. If I just put his face up and said this shit, you believe it. Like, for real? You motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, believe it.
right. Like I gotta put the picture up, be like, he probably do. He look like he do.
Man, don't make me do it, man. Matter of fact, I'll have a little. I'm gonna have to do it really quick. God, hey, yo, Richard Hedges, bro. I love you as a boxer, dog, and it's all positivity, bro. I gotta clown you a little bit, dog. Hey, some of his some guy from his gym. He used to follow me. He from Jersey. He trained with Hitchens, dog. I forgot his name. Juan, some shit. Puerto Rican dude. Hold up, dog. Hold up. I gotta do it to you, bro. And love you as a boxer, dog. But come on, dog. Hold up. I'm gonna find him. Oh, here we go. Perfect picture. Come on, man. Hey, stop me when I lie. Hold on. Richardson Hitchens, bro. Great boxer. You know, very talented. Stays behind the jab. You know, could box, could bang, could brawl. Is he the best trash talker? He talk a little shit. You know what I mean? I don't see him as a bad trash talker. You know, he got a little appeal to him. You know. Hold up. Image. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, there he go right here. But you cannot tell me he don't look like he steal. Hold on. You cannot tell me he don't look like he, you know what I mean, might have took a few boxing shoes or hand wraps out the motherfucking locker when you wasn't there. You cannot tell me that Mr. Richardson Hitchens don't look like he, pocketed a couple mouthpieces back in the day. Sold a couple CDs, bottled water, Gatorade, you know what I mean, at the red light, beat on the buckets at the red light. You cannot tell me, like he sold shampoo, body wash, you know what I mean, shit like that, 10-speed bikes. I mean, that's how he look,
Ngannou said, somebody said Ngannou had a motorbike crash in Africa.
Oh shit. What the
That
hell's
killed
going
a
on in
girl.
Africa? They be crashing out like
You
that.
know, they don't
Like,
got they don't have, their government is like not a government.
I see y'all saying slick shit in the comment section. I'm glad somebody got you. Yeah. Scotty, you gotta snipe the trolls, bro. Y'all some cornballs. Let me see. Yeah, man. But anyway, fighter of the year. Hey, fighter of the year, 2020, 2025. Who's your favorite fighter, Macgyverick boxing? Your favorite fighter, like, yo, he's that guy. And you can't say AJ. Are you smoking?
I wasn't about to.
Oh,
No,
I
I
thought
was
you.
sitting here thinking.
Oh, I'm like,
I
oh
was
shit, she's
sitting here
smoking.
thinking.
I was like,
No, I was not smoking. Oh my God, kill me. No, I was sitting here thinking like,
I was gonna take her off camera. Like, yo, yeah, she's not doing that.
oh my God, why would I be doing that?
I don't
Anyways,
know. I really gotta tell you.
let me see. Dang, this is hard. I don't know.
No AJ, but who's your? We know you love AJ. All the ladies love AJ, and that's cool. But excluding him, who is the guy in 2025 that you say, yo, he's that guy?
You know what? How we forget about Conor Benn and Chris Eubank? Both of their fights was this year, and those were like honestly hands down probably the best fights this year. Like outside of Benavidez.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, the Chris Eubank and Conor Benn. Come on, y'all. I mean, I know we be constantly forgetting about stuff, but like honestly, the first fight was crazy. That was this year. The second fight was a surprise, and I mean, obviously, for Chris, it wasn't really a good fight
rivalry. This guy said good rivalry. Somebody said it's because of the rehydration clause he
the
put on
best
him.
rivalry of the year.
Yeah, he put a rehydration. That's why Eubank was drained. That's why he was able to drop him like that.
I mean, he had the hydration clause twice. I mean,
did
the
he?
first fight he had.
Oh,
Yeah, they had.
damn, dog.
The hydration clause was on both times. Both
Okay,
times
I didn't
got
know that. I
hydrated.
thought it was just the second fight when
No,
he got stopped.
no. That's why he was doing the suit. Remember the first time they was like the sauna suit, they were saying he couldn't do that
Yeah, I
to
remember that.
lose
Yeah, he
that
looked
weight.
skinny as hell.
Yeah, bro. So um
That was the hey, matter of fact, that was the best rivalry. Best rivalry in 2025, Eubank and Conor Ben. That was the best rivalry. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Best knockout, shit.
can't think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of it, bro. I really cannot. I can't. It's too many fights.
Brian, a matter of fact, yeah, I gotta give it to Brian Norman because that motherfucker lost 2 weeks of his memory. So I'm gonna have to say Brian Norman.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like real shit.
If somebody say they lost 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, once you forget 2 weeks of your life, that's crazy. I never heard of that. So I gotta
Yeah,
say
me
Brian
either.
Norman and give that man his credit. I mean, I like Brian Norman. Shout out to his pops. They cool people, man. You know what I mean? Just because you lost the fight don't mean you done. I'm sure he'll make a good comeback at 54, whatever the hell. But I say once you forget 2 weeks of your life, hey, it is what it is. Best performance of 2025. I'm gonna have to say Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Bud Crawford just it's almost like he was a step ahead of everything Canelo tried to do. Like you didn't see no type of power difference. You didn't see no type of Canelo, walking him down. It's almost as if Bud was just as big as him. When they got in the clinch, Bud actually took Canelo and threw him again. Bud was showing that you're not gonna bully me, big dog. You big redheaded motherfucker. I'm
Yeah.
right here with you. You know what I mean? So best performance, I say Canelo versus Bud.
You
Knockout.
think so?
I mean, if there's anybody else, tell me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I
There's
feel
a
like
fight.
to me the fight of the year had to be Benavidez versus Morel, just because they
That
was
was the fight of
the
the
fire
year.
skill.
Yeah,
That was the fight of the year. Okay.
fight. Yeah, back and forth fight. That entertaining fight. Bang. But I say performance, like having to figure it out. I gotta
I
give it to
mean,
Bud.
but Canelo isn't nothing to figure out. Like, I feel like you giving Canelo too much credit, bro. Like, I mean, Bud for the way Bud fight. He ain't do nothing different, ain't do nothing special. He just fought how
I
Bud fight.
respect you, Macgyverick Boxing. You my co-host, and I would never speak ill on your name. But you just can't stand Bud Crawford, man. Hey, what?
No, I mean, no, he did great in that fight, but at the same time, it's like Canelo at this point in his career is not like impressing nobody, bro.
I
Like,
honestly, you're right. I might just be thinking too much into the name. Like, yo, it's
I just think
Canelo.
I think you're just obsessed with the fact that Canelo got beat again by somebody officially. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I mean, it's been
it might
times
be
he
my
got
own
beat by
bias. It might
people.
be my own bias. You're right. It might be me not liking Canelo. I can't find the way to like him. I'm sure he's a good
Yeah.
father. I'm sure he's a good person. On top of, but in the ring, the way he moved, I could never be a Canelo fan. I really can't. It's hard, man. He makes it so fucking difficult. But when
Yeah.
it's like the NBA. Say the Chicago Bulls make it to the finals, and the other team that makes it to the finals, they don't play them for 4 years because of whatever fuck reason. Benavidez was that man's mandatory for 4 years, and he ducked him. That's a bitch move. Excuse my language. I'm trying to be positive, man, but Canelo's a bitch when it comes to fighting people. Oh, all he brings is 25 pounds extra. Yeah, but you fought Bevo. But you were 30 pounds heavier than Amir Khan. He's a fucking hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. It might just be me, my dislike for Canelo while I'm praising Bud so high. You're right. You might be right
I
about that.
mean, I guess in a comparison to the other guys he's been fighting lately, he's better. But I mean, look at the people he's fighting lately. I mean, do we really
Nah,
Berlanga? I mean,
you're right. No, I mean,
Munguia. I mean, look what happened to these guys after they fought Canelo. Like, look at their track record after the fact. Like,
you're
they're
right.
not.
Yeah, Berlanga got knocked out, and so did Munguia. You're right, man. You're right. It just shows Canelo ain't shit.
I mean,
But
just lately
I
he's
just think
just really not competing on a high level. So to compare this performance, like, because people want to keep comparing it to Floyd, how Floyd fought him, and then they want to say he was too young. Floyd was, you know what I mean, more experienced. I get it, but you know,
how about we
I
just
feel
all
like
come to the
healthy lungs and liver is better than old, used up lungs and liver, if you know what I mean. So the age difference might have been better for Canelo at that particular time versus, I mean, he was beating top guys at that time, Canelo. So,
could we all just
you
come to
know,
the realization that Canelo ain't shit and he
that's
been
what I'm
not shit
saying.
for a
Like,
while?
That's
That's
what I mean. Like to me, it's just like, congrats to Bud for beating him, but I mean, somebody had to do it again because I mean,
yeah.
it's finally
It
because I
was
mean,
inevitable. It was inevitable that when Canelo couldn't hide from top competition forever. He thought he had one with Lil Bud, but
yeah,
skills pay the bills, and Bud is skilled. And
yeah,
he's skilled as shit, man. Like I don't see nobody beating Bud right now. You know what I mean? No Boots, no Charlo. I mean, but Bud is that guy, and I just think it was a bad style matchup. Bud is a fucking thinker. He switch stances on you. Jabs, turn to southpaw, switch orthodox when necessary. Canelo could not figure it out. And Canelo very limited. He just showed how limited he was. He got 3 punches. Uppercut, hook, body shot. And that's all he pretty much threw in that fight. Couple little right hands, but that's it. Canelo ain't shit. And
right.
I just can't wait for the day he retires. Oh, he got no belts, which is good. I'm sick of the smoke and mirror show. It was never really Canelo's era. I never gave him, it's the Canelo era. Really? I don't see it. What do you think Andy Ruiz
Yeah,
would do to Jake Paul? God. Anyway, originally I wanted to see Benavidez versus Canelo after the Bud fight. Nah,
yeah,
hey, and we see that. Jose said it. It's very clear why Canelo avoided Benavidez for 4 years. It's clear now, right? Y'all see it now, right? Shit. Canelo would have been on a
yeah.
fucking
I'd rather
t-shirt.
see him fight Bivol or Better Biev. I always say his name wrong. I prefer to see that. I think they both said they want to fight each other too, so that should be the next
Yeah,
fight we get.
that's a big one. David runs from nobody. David runs to the smoke. He don't
Right.
find, give me 150 million, then I'll do it. That David says, give me the minimum. There are two different calibers. There's two guys like that nowadays. Well, one's retired. Bud used to be like that, but now there's only one guy right now in boxing who looks for the biggest killer, and that's David Benavidez. Tell me somebody else who does. You can't. You can't tell me somebody who runs to the drama. David run. Hey, who's the best? Him? He's scary. He's a killer. Give me him. That's David, bro. And if you could tell
Yeah.
me one other guy who does that, let me know. Let me know. And I'll give him the praise. But yeah, he's the one who looks for the drama. Thank you for your membership, AB Slime. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate. Yeah.
AB
Check.
Slam.
Yeah. Check out. I got some sparring sessions. Me at 43 years old, showing that at 43, I got enough for anybody on YouTube. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. But with that being said, man, my last live of the year, man. Thank you to Macgyverick
Yes.
Boxing for
Time of the
tuning in with me.
year.
And really quick, again, before I get up out of here, man, prayers to Anthony Joshua and his homies, Mr.
Yes. Rest in
Latif
peace.
and Cena.
God bless
Condolences
him.
to them and their family. Because that shit is not funny.
No.
It's just goes to show that one day you could be here, next day something like this could happen. So prayers to AJ and his family. What I mean, he was at the top of the world. Something like this could happen. So it's not funny at all. But I wish him the best, and you know what I mean. And yeah, however much time he needs, take that time off.
Yeah.
Virgil looks
Yeah,
smoke
man.
too, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, he does. I like Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah, Virgil Ortiz. Yeah, I don't sense no duck in him. I don't believe so. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I
Yeah.
like Virgil Ortiz. But
What I was gonna say? Oh
no,
yeah.
go ahead,
So
go ahead.
I want to say I finally published my website. So if you guys were looking for some of my art, I haven't dropped everything, and I'm only just so you're aware.
You want me to post it?
Let y'all know right now. I have a post, but you can drop my link to my website, but it's just my name, Macgyverick.com. But all the stuff is limited. Whatever sells, that's it. I'm not reselling any types of design. So whatever I put out, that's
So you got
all
merch?
Yeah. I dropped merch. It's on my site.
Oh shit!
And then I put out my ebooks. I know some people want to know how to do the AI stuff, how to edit.
Oh,
your
so
videos
okay.
and
So
stuff.
hold on. Let me get this straight. So you give tutorials on this?
No, it's an ebook. I will probably eventually, once I get to the certain point where I can provide the software, because what I really want to do is get to the point where I'm able to provide a particular software that's doing more so exactly what I'm doing. Because a lot of this AI stuff is like, it's hard to really do what you're trying to do or get
Macgyverick.com, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Macgyverick.com.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna post a
It's
link
on
to
this
your
and
channel.
it's pinned to my oh, if you're on my Instagram, it's on there, and it's also pinned on my YouTube. So it's easy
Okay,
to
but
find.
I'm just gonna pin your channel right now, and y'all go check that out.
Yeah, but yeah, man, feel free to hit me up. You can always send me emails if y'all want to learn more about something, and I'll consider putting out some different type of content. But right now, I'm still trying to get certain things going the way I really wanted to go. So y'all gonna know what's up very soon. But yeah, check out the merch, help support the channel, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. More to come. Better content next year for sure.
Yeah, in 2025, Southpaw TV will be hitting the 100K subs, and to anybody who is looking forward to what I got going on that channel, what I will do is try to be more positive. Like I said, people look at me as somebody who down talks fighters, and I want to try to get away from that. I'm gonna say the truth, and the truth hurts sometimes. But what I will do is I will also, you will notice starting tonight, I'm gonna drop a video tonight. A matter of fact, I think I recorded it already. So starting tomorrow. Matter of fact, starting the new year, I gotta get a couple more days of letting these motherfuckers have it. So January 1st, you will see the change in how I won't just cook. I'll try to fight even Shakur whole ass. I mean, excuse me. Here I go. Even Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I'll praise his. You know what I mean? With his little.
We ain't gotta praise him, but we ain't gotta
Not
call him a
praise,
hoe.
but at least
He don't gotta be a hoe. We can't call him
yeah.
Gappy
I
no
mean,
more. So just no more Nick, no more like down talking and stuff. You know what I mean? Like just
yeah,
being nice.
but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? If you do some
You
whole
know, but yeah,
shit,
they acting like some hoes, then we
yeah,
definitely
then I just gotta say what it is. But if he has a good performance against Theo and he catches, I'm gonna say, yo, nice uppercut, man. I'll show it, a few times. And like I said, I don't really care nothing about these boxers, bro, because boxers don't give a shit about us. So what I will do is I will give them their praise. They're just due, and the 100K coming 2026.
But what I'm not gonna do though is give Jake Paul credit ever. Know that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Matter of fact, fake boxers like that, like the Misfit scene and fucking Jake Paul, they will never get no
No,
type of
man.
praise on my shit. That's not
Listen,
boxing to me. To me,
people want
that's
to
not real
give
boxing.
him credit. They want to give him credit though for fighting Anthony Joshua for lasting 6 rounds. But I'm like, bro, let's be real, dog. You was paid $90 million to do that. It
Any one
wasn't
of y'all
like
would jump in that ring with AJ
you're
for
not
$90
like an
million.
average fighter coming
Shit.
up. Like the reason why people can't respect you is because you're feeding off of an audience that does not care about boxing, bro. That's why you're able to get so many views. Have those 90% of the views are from people who just like watching you, bro. Has nothing to do with boxing. So how does that really? I don't. I see what people are trying to say is getting eyes on boxing, but it's for the wrong reason. They not respecting the sport. It's just what is it called? Spectation on just BS. Like, come on, bro. I don't
They're
know.
not fans of boxing, they're fans of him. They're not fans of boxing, they're
Right.
fans of Jake. They don't give a fuck about boxing. They want to watch Jake. Jake could fight me or you, and they'll be like, yo, Jake, that's gonna do numbers because it's just Jake.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
man. Cause like
Respect.
the
Thank you for
real
your videos and sense of humor edits are what caught my attention. How to subscribe. Thank you. Tell your friends at work. You know what I'm saying? Tell your family to subscribe to Southpaw TV. But Gavin, I'm about to support and purchase.
appreciate base
Oh, there
status.
you
Thank
go.
you.
Shout out to SJ
Appreciate
Taylor, the
you.
Bay status. She the best rapper out the Bay. Shout out to the Bay Area. When I was in the Bay, the Bay status. When I was in the Bay Area,
I'm
y'all
coming
got
out there.
the best fruits and vegetables. Like them motherfuckers taste like Starburst. I had an
I'm
orange.
coming over that way.
Yeah,
I'm
I
on my
had an
way.
orange in California, the Bay. That shit tastes like a Starburst, and they have the best fruit in the Bay. I will say that. Yeah, but
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
man.
want that tank shirt too. Hey, you got a tank shirt? I gotta get that. I gotta get that tank shirt. Facts from
Yeah, I got
McGaverick
you.
Boxing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, you
but
know how it is, bro. Like, I'm not about to like the egos behind some of these men. You know, I love my brothers. I love the men. I love you guys. But the ego, bro. You know, honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for a lot of the egos that some of these fighters have, they would be way more likable, dude. Like, honestly. But I understand having an ego, being et cetera. But like, it's just a way to go about doing it, bro. That where people will still respect you and like you as a person. A lot of you know, that's how I can tell a lot of these people didn't have many friends growing up or had a lot of life experiences or like went outside like they claim they do. You know, the people who have the best like charisma, you know what I mean? Even Tank, although he doesn't speak clearly and professionally, or you know, he's hard to understand sometimes because he speaks slang, but he still has charisma, bro. Like You know what I mean? He can get away with those things because he has charisma. People still gonna look at him, still watch him. People like Anthony Joshua, even though I don't find Jake Paul interesting to watch, some people do, and he does have charisma. So you just, it is what it is, bro. So I just really hope people who are seeing like the fighters that I really want to do well, because I actually like all these fighters, especially these young black men. I want to see them all do well because it's already hard enough for black people in general. Not trying to make this a race thing, just being honest. And I just feel like they would do so much better if they represent themselves. They don't have to be like the good guy, but just say what you're gonna do and do what you're gonna say. Like that's it. Otherwise, just shut him. Just be the quiet lone wolf. That's like, oh, he must be dangerous because he never say nothing. Then when you get in the ring, just do your thing and like keep it moving, bro. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm nobody.
No, you are somebody, and that is a great opinion. Everything you just said hit. I like that. I especially probably when you say some of these dudes, they're just, you either got charisma or you don't. I think that growing up poor, growing up, what I'm saying, a little bit of struggle builds character in you, and you can kind of tell who, you know what I'm saying. You kind of tell who. I mean, I could just feel it. Like feeling a motherfucker energy is something I'm real good at, especially in person. Like, I can kind of peep who you is.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of get a good feel of you just by, you know what I'm saying, hearing, just, being around you a little bit. I can kind of get who you is and kind of, a little bit how you, go about things and how you went about things in life. You know what I mean? So I feel what you're saying. Struggle builds character. I like that. I like that. Yeah, but love that. Yeah, man. Hey, my boys love your opinion, man. Talk your shit. That's why she's on the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she got a lot to say. My boys telling you preach.
We gotta do some preach on,
preacher. Preach on, preacher.
Listen, this is AI. This is what I want, and I want y'all to weigh in on this one because it's up to Southpaw too as well. Because I'm holding him to this too. So next year, we really need to be up on our game with the live streams, right? Like, y'all feel me, right? We gotta do more live streams, right? All right. So I'm trying to figure it out though, like how many we should do, like a week. I know you always want to do at least 2, but I don't know. Which I think.
I do 2 videos. I feel
like
that
should be a new year.
She does 2 videos a month.
No, I'm talking about live streams.
Oh, lives? Oh, yeah. What y'all think?
Yeah, we need to figure that out because I feel like we should be on the schedule. We should actually, let's do this the right way. You know what I mean? We need y'all to tune in though. So I'm not gonna do it unless y'all agree. But like, go live. How many times? Like, I'll probably put up a poll and see how many times y'all want us to go live, and we can go that route.
Most definitely. Stop wanting to go live in the boxing gym like he used to years ago. Hey, you remember that? Hey, I told you I used to go live and I used to be sparring on live. Like, what up? I'm about to beat his ass. And I used to, But I'm old now, man. I'm like 40s. I was still in my 30s when I did that. But I still spar every Saturday. You know what I mean? Maybe
you be putting them on your but you put them on your membership.
Yeah, go to my membership, man. You can see me get on today at 43 years old. I still got enough for any one of y'all in the chat.
Yeah. So maybe we should set like where we just like. I know you be like sometimes I be kind of in my female stuff.
Nah, man. I like that though.
And like can't go live.
One thing I'm not, and one thing I'm learning right now is one thing I'm really, a woman has to say so. You know what I'm saying? All that, you woman, you big eyes and little U's, ain't none of that on Southpaw TV, man. You have a say so. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to say so. You know what I mean? You talk your shit. Because the last thing I'm not the type of person who, cover your face and hide yourself and you have no say. A woman's opinion is less than a man's. It ain't none of that, man. I mean, God made us all equal, I think. And, like Tupac, like the late great Tupac Shakur said, since we all came from a woman, got a name from a woman, and I came from a woman. You know what I mean? Come on, dog.
Stop taking y'all.
Yeah, man.
Stop hating y'all. Nah, real talk. So yeah, we should do that. I think someone mentioned that they caught it because of the notification. So maybe if we do if we plan to do it a particular day, just do it a day ahead and stuff like that.
Yeah. But with that being said, my last live of 2025, tune in next year. Well, where I will
see y'all next year.
More great boxing news and great things to come. The next fight is what? Teofimo Shakur?
January 31st.
Yeah, that's but ain't no fights before that. I don't know.
I feel like it's one, but it's not like.
Yeah, it ain't like no
It's
big
not
names.
like there ain't
Okay.
no top tier.
Okay. Well,
But
I'm dropping
if
videos every day
y'all
for the
know,
internet.
just shout out.
Yeah.
My resolution: drop more videos. Drop this app I'm working on. By the way, I'm working on the app for specifically boxing. I'm definitely dropping that. So just know I'm working over here, bro. It's all about work and getting that money, sharing the creativity. You know what I'm saying? What about you? What's your resolution?
My New Year's resolution. I
Isn't
mean,
Ryan
usually.
and Mario in February?
Oh, that's in
Yeah,
February. Yeah, you're
my
right.
bad.
Usually, a resolution is like when somebody say they're gonna stop drinking, and the next day they drinking. And they're like, I think I just wait till next year. So I just think it's like making a false promise to yourself. One thing I will try to do is what I kind of said. Try to be more positive. You know what I'm saying? And try to just try to preach positivity more. Like one thing I will do more this year or upcoming 26. I'm gonna try to preach more. Living a healthy lifestyle. Like exercise is something I take very seriously. I take working out
Yeah,
every single day. I mean, you can take a day out, but value your health, man, because that's all you really got. You could talk your shit and all that. You know what I mean? You could, you could every man should value his physical health. You know what I mean? Gym time. You know what I mean? If you box, sparring is good. I try to preach, living a healthy lifestyle. It's some guys who don't even bother doing a sit-up, but they talk about boxing every fucking day, and they can't even do 10 sit-ups. You know what I'm saying? I would never fall under that
yeah.
category. No drinking, no smoking, none of that shit. Take care of your health. Don't be 50 years old drinking beer, watching wrestling. I mean, just riding slowly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, time is money and health as well. I like that. Yeah, time is money, health as well. That's what I go by. You know what I mean? Yeah.
With that,
So
the Cardenas.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, shout out to Cardenas,
With
man.
that.
Yo, I see you, bro. You be talking that shit. But with that being said, till next year, I am Southpaw
See you next
TV.
year.
Oof, oof, oof. Keep in tune. I'm dropping a video tonight. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your ex-girlfriend, tell Devin's
I will
wife.
be
We out for
dropping
y'all,
one
man.
last video this year. It'll be I haven't been able to haven't had enough time to work on my little episodes, but don't worry, that's coming next year. But I'm also dropping just like a 2025 like AI edit dump, like all the stuff I didn't really get to use. It might be some stuff y'all seen before too, but this is just, stuff I'm not gonna use again. So I'm just gonna drop it so y'all can see it.
And praise to Anthony Joshua's people. Praise to AJ.
Rest in
I'm
peace.
looking. I'm
God bless
watching your
him.
video on the TV.
Prayers.
I'm watching your
Are they
short.
talking about it right now?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you watching the short? Oh, I thought you were saying it was.
I'm watching. I got the TV on. I got your short on where they're putting him out the car. So praise to
Man,
AJ. I'm gonna leave this up. Praise to AJ and his people, man, for real. Yeah, praise to
I got
AJ
you.
and his people. You know what I mean? It's a very sad situation. But with that being said, man, till next time. I mean, next year. Till
See you next
2026.
year.
We gone.
Y'all be safe. Don't be shooting no guns, bro. That's dangerous. Them bullets go somewhere.
Peace.